Hello and welcome to a maths video. We're looking here at single variable and bivariate statistics, part of our Year 10 5.3 unit. The whole unit is concerned with data analysis. As an introductory video, go back and watch that if you haven't. We're going to get right into it, looking at samples and censuses. Okay, so what we're going to do in this unit, we're going to look at data. We're going to look at single variable, typical scores, all that sort of business. And bivariate, looking at connections between data. Sample versus census, well, what we need to do, we need to actually get some data to start with. So to get data to start with, we have a thing called a survey. So a survey, and that is S-U-R-V-E-Y, that is the bunch of questions that I ask my population. So if I have a survey, I might survey students at my school about the dining hall. The dining hall is a place where everyone goes to eat lunch. So all the staff go, all the students go. In terms of what's relevant then, the dining hall, everyone who eats at the dining hall, everyone from my survey that needs to be informed, aware, counted, would be considered my population. My population is everyone who eats at the dining hall. In this case, that is going to include students, and it's going to include staff. Okay, so those two groups are the two large groups affected by my dining hall, my population. So population, every single student, every single staff member of my school, it's a dining hall. So my population, all the students, all the staff. So if I want to survey them, I want to ask questions, do you like the dining hall food? I have two options I can go with. I can go with a census. And a census is a survey of the entire population. Entire population. So in that case, if I'm surveying the entire population, I'm surveying every single person. So every single student gets asked questions, every single staff member gets asked questions as well. So my question might be, do you like dining hall food? I'm going to ask every single student, every single staff member. It's going to take me a long time. If I'm doing this survey, it's going to take me a lot of paperwork. If I'm being paid for it, it's going to cost a lot of money because it takes a lot of time. So my census, every single person is involved. Quite a big data analysis exercise doing the entire population. So dining hall is just a small sample. It's about 1,500 students who go here, a couple hundred staff. So you're surveying there, 1,500 to 2,000 people, which is pretty big. Okay. The other option I have is a thing called a sample. Sample. And a sample is where I'm surveying only a part of the population. Oops. So what I might do, I might get a list of every single person at the school. I might go down, find every 10th person, and ask the survey to every 10th person. Okay, or I might put all the names randomly into a computer generator and randomly generate a few names, and I'll go and survey those people. So my census in this case, I'm looking at 1,500 people. My sample, I can choose how many people I'm going to survey. So I might choose to survey 100 people. I might choose to survey 200 people, maybe 300 people. Okay, a lot less work in the sample. It is cheaper, it's easier, it's less paperwork, but I don't actually get a representation quite as accurate as doing the census. The census is the most accurate method you can do. Sample, not as accurate, but cost-effective, time-effective, etc. In doing sampling, there are a few things to watch out for. I need to make sure your sample is random. So if I only ask my friends in my sample, so I'm a staff member at my school, obviously, if I go and ask all the staff, I'm going to get a different opinion to asking students as well. So I need to make sure I'm picking people at random to get a representative study. So I can't ask just staff, it's kind of biased. I can't ask just students, that's kind of biased as well. Randomly make sure I've got people from both groups in there. Also need to have enough people. So if I'm worried about dining hall food, I can't take myself and two of my best friends and ask them what their opinion is. That's not really getting a good cross-section. I need enough people sampled. I should have at least 10% of the population in general. Okay, so I'll ask 10%, I'll get an idea of exactly what is happening population-wise in their opinion of the dining hall. So you guys might have seen different election polls in the lead up to an election. If there's an election, there's Labour versus Liberal, they're the two big political parties. So they'll do a poll to find out what people think. So they'll ask a sample. So a company might say, Fairfax Media is one of our big companies. Fairfax Media might ring up 100 people and say, who do you like, Labour or Liberal? And they'll get a sample representation. Then come election day, every single person votes. Every single person votes. It's going to be then a census. We're going to find out exactly who we want to be our Prime Minister, and they become the Prime Minister of our country. Okay, big ideas, population, everyone involved. Census, you're surveying everyone involved. Sample, you're surveying only a part of the population. Not every student is going to be in there, not every staff member. You might take every 10th person, you might take, half the population, etc. Census, every single person. I hope that is clear. If you've got questions, let me know. Otherwise, thank you for watching.